3 airsoft BBs to the butthole.
In the butthole?
To the butthole?
To the butthole, yeah.
Not even to just like the butt, like muscle?
To the butthole. The hole.
What if they're gonna pick it up later?
Yeah.
They'll pick it up for sure then.
Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys, where we ask if you could make one little thing illegal, what would it be?
Make it illegal?
Make it illegal.
There's so many choices.
I would make it illegal for judges to let criminals out if they commit another crime.
You'll bring back the three strike rule or something?
Like the same one if they did it again?
No, it would be on the judge. The judge.
Judge goes to jail?
The judge would
That's fucked
They
up.
would be the one responsible if a criminal they let out killed somebody or committed a worse crime. If that criminal ended up if that restorative justice was ineffective, the penalty goes to the judge.
They'll never let anybody out. Be like, sir, I just drunk driving.
Yeah, they got to be really sure that they're good.
Yeah, they got to be really sure about their call because right now there's nothing happens. They could just go like, yeah, get out, you're all good, everyone's fine, and then they could just go murder someone the next day and then nothing happens.
Why would anyone want to be a judge? So you got to give them a pro and a con. So then they get the
There
punishment.
there has to be some kind of
How about just justice?
some kind of
But
incentive.
no one does work for honor.
That used to mean something.
Well, because they put that risk on the citizen. And I don't think that's
Yeah.
fair. I don't think it's like you shouldn't be able to make a call that you don't hold any accountability for. Like you have to at least they're not going to be let out into your neighborhood.
Or maybe they got to live with the criminal for a year if they let them out.
That's a good compromise.
You can let them out, but it's up to you if you want to let them out because they have to live in your house.
Yeah, I don't know if that's not really making something illegal, but it is putting a.
And then if they
form of
prove
weight.
themselves after a year, and then they're like, fine, they could go out into the streets. But it's up to the judge to house them.
I also think just straight up squatting should be illegal. Like I don't think it should be a gray zone that you have to go to court for.
What about anonymous accounts?
Oh, like talking shit with no profile pic.
I think everyone's account has to be verified.
I think to comment, yeah, but to be a user,
Yeah. If you're just browsing, no. But the minute you interact,
Oh yeah, because you need a burner account to just look up some stuff.
if you're browsing, you're browsing. But if you're gonna interact, then you gotta my name is fucking Stanley Wong or whatever.
I got a good one. If
Steve's friend that he grew up with.
yeah.
if somebody holds the door open for you and you don't say anything, that's illegal, dude.
You get to sock them in the nuts.
You get a ticket. You gotta get a ticket, and then
Or it's a point on your record if you don't go to etiquette school.
you gotta go to court. You gotta go to court. You gotta have a court day for it.
No, you gotta go back through the door and do it again.
I got one. Politicians and their family members cannot trade any stock during the time family members are in office.
That seems so obvious, and it's like they just can't do it.
Yeah.
They try to vote on it.
But then after office, do what they got to do. Oh, another thing would be for 10 years after they leave office, they can't work in any industries they had involvements in.
Non-compete.
That's pretty good too.
So let's say they made laws for the internet or whatever.
Yeah.
They can't get a sweet deal from Netflix. Like if they worked in the arms industry, they can't work for coal or one of them.
You can't enter the private sector in the same
Yep.
field.
Because that's the playbook. That's what they do.
Yeah, because they get paid after that way.
They become a CEO of this company all of a sudden.
I think they have to live in the neighborhood that they represent.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you like that thing that China did? Where China did that thing where you can't be an influencer on a topic that you didn't study.
Oh.
Like you can't be a fitness influencer if you didn't.
Because there's a lot of grifters.
Yeah, you have to have a degree of some sort.
I don't know, because if it's state-owned degree, then that means they only want you to spew one narrative. So if I kind of like the idea of an idiot challenging, because now you can see what a big fucking idiot they are, and then they could be disputed. So I don't know about that one.
But also, there's a bunch of BS put out there too.
But I don't know. I'm always on the side of let people talk.
Just more speech.
Yeah, like flat earthers. Let them talk. And then the more they talk, the more you see who's dumb for believing and who's actually dumb for saying it,
If your dog shits and you don't pick it up, then you gotta
eat the shit.
3 airsoft BBs to the butthole.
In the butthole?
To the butthole?
To the butthole, yeah.
Not even to just the butt, muscle?
To the butthole. The hole.
What if they're gonna pick it up later?
Yeah.
They'll pick it up for sure then.
What if they made an accident, and then the bag ran out, and then they're like, "I'm gonna go pick it up later."
You have to pick it up and put it in your pocket.
That's crazy, dude.
You grab with your bare hands.
It's crazy how many people do that though.
Yeah, they go, "It's biodegradable."
They're all on my block, bro. They're all on my block. I got beef with all of them.
I just don't even care.
Sometimes they're so huge you think they're human poops.
Some of them.
Hey, if you have a big dog, for sure. I've never not picked up my dog poop. And I'm like, I always have bags. I'm like, before you go walk them, you know you're gonna walk them. So I'm like, how do you? Yeah, that means
You want to know what I do?
That means you ran out, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna still walk them.
You know how I identify them? I identify the people that have bags or not. Because the people with bags, you know, they're consistent. They always pick up their dog's poop. But there's some dog walkers, they don't have any accessories of bags. And you go, you're the one. And I know where they live.
Because if
I know where their house is.
If I run out,
I
of
take
the
my dog and I
doggy
poop on their lawn.
If I run out of doggy bags, I just take the grocery ones, like Ralph's or whatever.
Or use your bare hands, right?
and I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, in your pocket.
Oh, I know one. Let's say that there was like mismanagement of funds, like corruption, right?
Yeah.
And if the city can't get the money back, then they should relieve the citizens of paying taxes.
That's
that year.
dope.
I like that.
So it's like, let's say like they funneled $1 billion that year, but the people still have to pay taxes the next year. They don't get like a refund for getting screwed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
But then what about the employees of that department? Do they still have to pay tax?
Well, if they were caught doing shit, they should go to jail. But you mean like...
Because you know how like right now they've uncovered that there's actually a shitload of government employees that have dodged tax too? Really? And yeah, their own personals. And then the offices that they work in have been complicit with hiding it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we're on a whole nother level.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
But I mean, it's kind of like what happens to people though when they get in trouble in the private sector is like you get repoed, you get
you get horrible things.
So it's like maybe that's what should happen is take their home, take everything that they bought, like their cars, everything, just take it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Or just burn them at the stake. Like imagine just like harsh punishments come back.
I don't know what it is you can make illegal to prevent this. Maybe you can figure it out. But whatever the thing is that allows like random Armenian people to not have a license and crash into you and then just bounce.
They just got to faster car.
I think it's gotta be one of those where it's like the punishment has to be it has to be so crazy that they wouldn't do it.
It has to be so bad that it's not worth it for people to do the con.
If you do it and they catch you, all your immediate family lose their license.
Fuck.
But I mean, there's a lot of international like visitor scams where like you get kind of like a green card, you sign up for your credit cards, and then you just max it the fuck out, and then you peace. Yeah. And then there's a lot of people. There's even Americans that do that. I mean, it's stupid, but they do that, and then they go peace, and then they never come back to America.
Ironically, though, in those situations, that's like a private company, like the credit card companies that are taking the losses, whereas like the cash is technically still like going back into the commercial, like the
oh yeah, I guess
the economy. There's actually like not as much of a problem with that, but over time, then that raises the APR in general for like credit cards and stuff like that.
I think it should be illegal because this fucking happens to me, so I'm gonna say you can't fucking advertise on IG or Facebook if you're fucking a Chinese company in China. Because I keep getting got, man. I keep buying pieces of shit.
What'd you buy recently where you got
Fucking jacket that was like totally counterfeit and they didn't even send it. Yeah, it's just like that's just crazy to me, man. Like obviously it's a scam and you know I still fall for it because I'm a fucking dumbass. But the fact that like they can put something for sale, you could buy it, they could delete the company so there's nowhere to talk to and it just disappears and then it's a new company a week later. And IG is just like, yes, of course, please. We love your business. Yeah, I'm like, come on, man.
They should make it illegal to have traffic.
You're all going to jail just because you're fucking sitting in it.
Blame the victims.
drive faster?
He means human trafficking.
No, car trafficking. Freeway trafficking.
I got another one. It's illegal for foreign investors to buy residential homes.
Well, they're working on that, but it ain't past it.
I mean, what about domestic investors too, though? What about BlackRock buying single family homes?
Like corporate investors.
Yeah, that's crazy too. They'll probably do it more than fucking foreigners.
Isn't there like a monopoly clause back in the day for like industries?
There still is.
It looks like a few people won that monopoly for different sectors, though.
Yeah, but then they do it right at the border of like the lawfulness.
That's crazy.
I got another one. Politicians with dual citizen or triple citizenships.
I love that. Yeah, I love that shit, man.
Because I want multiple citizenships, but I don't care about being a politician.
Yeah.
yeah,
But I think
anyone
politicians should be in the interest of only one country.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
And I think if you're a
Pretty topical, some
politician,
of these.
if you're a politician, elected official or not, or some high ranking motherfucker in the military, if you fuck up, it should be life.
What do you mean,
Damn.
Like samurai style? Like you fucking do seppuku because you failed a mission?
Life in prison.
Seppuku is actually the better way to go about it. Like you can get your honor back for your family, but you're just dead now. Or just go life in prison.
I think life in prison is good.
You mean like corruption or you mean like...
Yeah, corruption. When you fuck up,
But a lot of those times though, they're pushed to fuck up. Like it's like a boys club and then you're sent out to be a good soldier.
yeah, but I'm trying to correct all of it.
No, but like the real bad guys, I'm saying the guy is not the one that getting in. The guy that's doing the dirty work, he's not the real bad guy. You got to go Rico with it. Who's the real bad guy?
It's like, you have like the guy that doesn't want to do the work, so they collect all the child soldiers. First disincentivize the child soldiers, and then you can work your way up. But the first one would be first not have the...
Get rid of
Don't
the
have
ability to
child-
have
yeah.
minions first. Okay. That makes sense.
So you could kind of dry out the well.
And plus, it is kind of weird that like corruption is like a lesser charge than treason.
Because you could have motherfuckers like both Kamala and Gavin, right? They fuck up San Francisco, and then they go, oh, wouldn't it be great if they fucked up the state? And they fuck up the state, and then you're like, wouldn't it be great since they fucked up San Francisco and the state, let's make them a presidential candidate. Yeah. It's like, how do they keep fucking upwards?
That's the thing.
That's
failing
politics,
upwards,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's also tech.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
That's WeWorked.
You read his new book?
Gavin?
It's really good.
What is it?
Falling up.
Yeah, it's really good. It's about his how he has really low SAT scores and stuff.
And
How
he's
he-
like
yeah.
he's like the black people's.
How he's just like you.
He's like, I'm one of you guys. I'm
It's
one
like,
of you.
How did I write this when I don't know how
I
to
can't read either. I'm one of you.
Dumbass, dude. I can't believe you said that.
I can't read, but I could write.
It's the fact that he gets away with it every time because it's so like set in stone. Who's he? Who he's gonna be?
I was listening to him in an interview. He's really unlikable, but over a period of time, you start to like him.
Fuck.
We're done, dude.
Don't look into his eyes.
No, don't look. It's just like
But then when you look into like the history of like where he was placed and why, he doesn't need to be likable. He doesn't need to be anything.
He
It's
comes from
so
a powerful
fucking
family.
set. It's perfectly set. Like this dude's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
How do we have California royalty? Because that's basically what it is. It's his family, and then was it the Browns?
we should have been the Gettys. We got to be a part of the Getty family, dude.
He literally
Yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't need to do a single thing, dude. That should be illegal.
And then they just keep rotating within the family. We actually had
It's a good system.
a fucking. It's a oligarchy.
That's illegal.
It's a political oligarchy. Yeah.
That should be illegal.
If you guys haven't seen this, check it out. The Gettys, the Browns, and the Pelosi's, and they just rotate.
It's like the three families that rule California.